Alright guys, today we have a super swift sequence to get your juicy juices flowing and leave you feeling great. So let's start off in a comfortable seat. And go ahead and connect to your breath. Big inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. Begin to notice where you're at, where you're holding any tension, what you're feeling, and just let it be. Continue breathing deep. Sit up tall. Jump into this moment. And exhale completely. And on your next inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. And exhale, drop them back down. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, up to the sky. And exhale, release them down to the ground. One more. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, bring your left forearm to the mat and reach your right arm up and over for a side stretch. Keep your right thigh actively grounded down so both your cheeks are still on the ground. Open your chest, breathe deep. And on your next exhale, round through and switch to the other side. Feel that stretch through your left rib cage. Connect to your breath. And release back to center. And wrap your hands around the fronts of your knees. And on an inhale, open your chest. And on an exhale, round through your spine. A little seated cat-cow, matching movement with breath. Inhale, open your chest, look up. And exhale, round through your spine like you're the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, round through your spine. And release, and bring it to tabletop. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. We're going to stay here just like this for a few breaths. Pushing the mat away from you. Feel the weight in your fingertips. Press into the tops of your feet. Connect to your breath. And on your next inhale, lift up your right leg and start some hip circles. Reaching your leg out to the side and forward. Connect to your glutes, connect to your core, and switch directions. And release. And come up off your wrists, shake them out for a minute if that feels right. And come right back. Lift your left leg up like you're peeing on a fire hydrant. And start your hip circles. You'll start to feel that burn. Just notice. And when you're ready, Switch the direction of your circle. Try to press into both hands evenly. Bring your breath. And release the tabletop. Tuck your toes. And lift your hips up to downward facing dog. First downward dog of the practice. Pedal through your feet. Push away from your yoga mat. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings, your calves, your feet, your shoulders. Relax your neck. And on an inhale, reach your right leg back for three-legged dog. And bend your knee open through your hip. And on an exhale, step your right leg all the way forward. Lower your back knee. Come into low lunge. Keep front knee over front ankle. Breathe deep. Notice the sensation in your left hip flexor. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, bring them both to the mat. Lift up through your left leg. Plant your left palm and reach your right arm up to the sky for a twist. And on an exhale, release both hands to the mat. Drop your left knee and sit back. Engage your right toes for a half split. And release, bend through that front knee and step your right foot back for downward facing dog. See if you can find some stillness here. And on your next inhale, reach your left leg back for three-legged dog. Bend through your knee and open through that hip. And on an exhale, step your left foot forward. Lower your right knee, come into low lunge. On an inhale, reach both arms for the sky, get a slight back bend, and exhale, plant your palms, lift up your right leg, plant your right palm, and reach your left arm to the sky. And on an exhale, release, lower your back knee, sit back for half split on the other side. Keep your left toes engaged. A slight bend in your knee if that feels right in your body. And release, bend through your front leg and send it back for tabletop. Leave your knees where they're at and begin to walk your hands forward. Melt your chest to the mat for puppy pose. You can bring your forehead or your chin to the mat. Breathe deep. And release. Come forward all the way to your belly. Keep your forearms on the mat for Sphinx pose. Press your pelvis into the mat. Open through your chest. Drop your shoulders. Breathe deep. And on your next inhale, tuck your toes and lift up into forearm plank. Oh yeah. Engage your core. If you start to shake, embrace it. You're kicking ass and taking care of your body and mind. And come into the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left for a quick side plank. Reach your left arm to the sky. and release back to center. And now the outer edge of your left foot, inner edge of your right. Bring your right arm to the sky, engage your core, and release back to center. And slowly drop to your knees. Melt your hips back into child's pose. Find some stillness here, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And come back up to tabletop, cross your feet, and sit back to find your comfortable seat. On an inhale, reach both arms out to the side, and cross your right arm under your left. Come into eagle arms. Notice the stretch in your shoulders. Lift your arms up a little higher. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, release both arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, switch. Bring your left arm under your right. Come into eagle arms on the other side. And slowly release. Inhale, bring your both arms to the sky, and exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee. Come into a gentle twist. Inhale, reach for the sky, and exhale, left hand to your right knee. Come into a twist on the other side. And release to center. Sit up tall. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. On your next inhale, reach for the sky. Bring your palms together and exhale, lower them down to your heart. Take a few more breaths right here. If you have the time, you can pause the video and just sit here for a few moments in meditation. And if you don't have the time, this is where we'll end it. Take another big breath in and a big breath out and whisper, Namaste.